It's Football Friday in Oklahoma, and you've struck pay dirt. Skordle Pay Dirt brings you all of the action from 8 feature games across the state. Producer Ethan Sunken takes you right where the action is. You've hit pay dirt.
70 pounds. Line of scrimmage for the Bulldogs is at the 34-yard line. First down and 10 with 10:44 to go here in the first quarter. Todd Miller and Adam Dieselhorst with you here on Skordle. They empty the backfield. Martins is out of the gun with 3 receivers left, 2 to the near side. Now they're going to motion Trimble to the far side. They fake the handoff, and Martins is going to try to run for it, and he's struck down for no gain. Good tackle that time by Matthew Stockton, the senior. They give him a half yard, so it's going to bring up third down and a long 9 with a line of scrimmage just short of the 35-yard line. Hooker in the white and blue uniforms tonight, making a 4.5+ hour drive for the Oklahoma Panhandle. And they have really, for the most part, over the last 4 or 5 years, been the kings of Oklahoma Panhandle football. Inside handoff to Landon Lee on second down and long, and not much doing. He was cut down as Juan Martinez out there with defensive end was in there, along with Caleb Duran, the senior linebacker. They're brother a couple of Cash and Wildcats. And now it's third down and 7 for Hooker in their opening drive. Third and long. Landon Lee is the single setback. He carried for 2 earlier on this drive. Now they flip him from the right to left side of the quarterback, Keith Martins, with 3 receivers left and 1 on the near side. It's a 4-man defensive front. Rolling away for the pressure is Martins. Keith wants to keep it. Now he dumps it off, and the ball almost intercepted. It was knocked down, incomplete. Reading that play perfectly was the linebacker, Austin Compton, and that is a 3-and-out, Adam, and a good start for Lynn Shackelford's club.
Big time first defensive stop for the Wildcats. Todd, I'm glad to join you. Had some technical issues, but we are up and running.
When you are the boss, you wear many hats.
Tyler Kerr saving us.
He's done that many of times over the years. On to punt, Trace Duncan. He'll stand with his heels on the 25-yard line. Good snap back. Gets a right leg into it. It's a spinning kick. Nobody back for Cash, and it hits at the 40, and he's going to.
Yeah. It is third and 10, so it looks like he lost a yard there on that little scramble. On the 14. Need 10 yards for a first down. Need 14 for a touchdown. Bulldogs put together a nice drive here.
Right.
Yeah. Fun fact here.
I don't know if just he held that fake so long. I don't know if
and that was a great fake. He played that really well. I'm not trying to sound like anything, That's a tough pill to ingest, and especially as a 17-year-old in high school,
trying to
decipher off of that. That's why that's tough to do.
That's why you see so many people going to a lot of that RPO stuff.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's tricky. It's hard to defend. You get your eyes caught looking a second too long and see a touchdown.
Yeah.
Guthrie kicks off here. 9:11 remaining in the first. Short kick, fair caught by El Reno.
Brad Palmer.
Brad Palmer with the fair catch. El Reno takes over 24-yard line.
First and 10, El Reno.
So now you got to just wipe your memory clean of what just happened and come out here and go to work.
Yeah.
Forget it. I mean, it's over.
Short memory.
It's over. Yeah.
Play the next play.
Everybody has to have that cornerback mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forget it. It's over. They're coming right back at you. So let's see what they got. They got to respond here with a big drive.
Still on his feet there. Good. About 3. Rustin Cook.
Bounce to start the ball game for the Cash and offense.
Well, it's going to be tough sledding, obviously, offensively for Cash, and they're going to have to find some things. It's going to be tough to run the ball, obviously.
In rival fields will be on to punt, this time with worse field position. He stands at the 15, not much pressure. He gets a high end-over-end kick, and Duncan is going to call for the fair catch, waving his arm at the 43-yard line. So a 27, make that a 34-yard punt.
Behind him. Smith gets the snap, hands it off to Briggerman. Rylan Fisher on the stop. Gain of about 6 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd down for Wacomas.
Ball's at the 47-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Man goes in motion. Smith with the shotgun snap. Brought down by Fisher. Gain of about 4 on the play, brings up 4th down and about 5 for the Chiefs. We'll call it 4th and 4. Smith in the shotgun, Briggerman behind him. Smith takes it himself. Ball's on the ground, ball's on the ground. Wildcats recover.
There's a fumble on the play. And the Wildcats will
Ford
recover.
Smith with the fumble recovery.
The first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Wildcat, I'm not sure if it had been 1st down yardage or not, but Smith with the fumble recovery and Wildcats take over. It was 4th down. Ball spotted at the Wildcat 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Halcombe split left. Thayer and Tarango split to the right. Smith in the shotgun. Brings Tarango in motion. Hands it off to him. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Pass complete to Halcombe on the short route.
Pass complete to number 6, Justice Halcombe.
Gets the ball down to the Chief 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Tackle made on the 15, Mason Field.
Halcombe split to the left. Thayer split to the right. Tarango in the backfield to Smith's left. Smith gets the snap. Back to pass. Camden Thayer running deep, gets a step behind the defense.
Help from Skordle here with the sound. Hopefully we can figure it out. When he would punts it off, we have no one deep to return it, so it's just going to roll back to the 25. So Bulldogs are going to start at a similar spot as they did. All right. And so, out come the Bulldogs this time, number 8, Cassius Johnson in the backfield. And so we're going to jump off early. Jackson Matthews there comes out early and is going to get the Bulldogs pushed back another 5 yards. Hasn't been very clean here for the Bulldogs coming off out in this game. Offensively, we've already grabbed a couple penalties that pushed us way back from where we need to be. And so hopefully we can figure some stuff out, get some more discipline going. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. AJ Russell. Cash Johnson got the ball. 2 to 3 yards. Be taken out. Do what? So here come the Bulldogs. Now, Dace McMurtry is going to hand it off to Taylor Truelove, who's got some room on the edge. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, it seems, and so going to have about a 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs here. Need something to happen to get forward. I'm in the 1, and you're 2. Here comes another flag. It's too quiet.
40 left in the first. Your score, Wildcats 12, Chiefs 0.
Wildcats 12.
Pocket holding, moving right. Now he's going to try to run for it. He's across the 40, 45, first down to midfield, and he's knocked out of bounds in Hooker territory at the 46-yard line. Tell you what, he's pretty composed, Adam, for a young man that most players his age are playing JV football.
Yeah, they've been really impressed with him here early on, and obviously, you know, those first handful of pass plays, he looked a little rattled, but, you know, if he can get a few runs under his belt and make a few connections, look out.
16 yards on the pickup for a first down on the plus side of the 50 to the Hooker 46. Clock rolling with 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 6-0. Bulldogs jump, but they got back. Cashin is changing the play now. The play clock is getting late. It's down to 4 seconds to snap it, and they'll throw it out left side. A screen for Grayson Davis. Good block. Bounces out left. First down to the 35, and Davis is out of bounds inside the 35 of Hooker. We heard a lot about Grayson Davis, who now has 13 catches in 26 catches and over 400 yards receiving in its first real varsity season.
Great check with me there by Coach Shackelford. Didn't like the first play call they had. They waited and saw the formation and zipped it out at the flats.
Rival Fields, the single setback, a catch and run of 15, first down to the 31. Motion man is Davis. He starts right. Now back to throw is Smith. He'll throw it out for Grayson to the 30. Davis makes a cut left and a swallow under at the 26-yard line. They'll take that all night long on first down, 5 yards. So they've seen something after their first 2 series, Adam, that they like.
Well, the one thing about Coach Shackelford is he uses a lot of pass plays like running plays. It's a lot of high percentage type pass plays that are just like a sweep play, and you're seeing that here.
5:25 to play here in the first quarter. 6-0 Hooker, but Cashin with their most impressive drive, 2 first downs that started their own 38. They're now at the Hooker 26. They empty the backfield. Fields to the near side. He will be the single receiver. Smith drops to the 34, throws deep left, and the ball is incomplete. It was on the fingertips of Max Hodgson, and he was double covered. They've done a good job of the corner and the safeties over the top tonight.
Yeah, I really like the play call there. That ball was right there, really well-thrown ball, but there was some traffic.
Yeah, that's the type arm we were seeing in the pregame drills, and he was throwing it from the 40, 45-yard line right at the goal line and nearly off the fingertips of most of his receivers. So 3rd down and 5. Cashin, the row of 2 on 3rd down tries here in the first quarter. One back set is Fields. Now they're going to check with me again. They need to get to the 21-yard line just outside the Hooker red zone to extend this drive, and likely they're in 4-down territory. And now we get a timeout on the field.
Flag. It's going to be a false start.
It's a false start against Cashin. That's the mistakes young teams will make and can't afford to make.
Yeah, and I think they saw something out here. Davis, again, the way they're aligned, I think they could have caught him in the flats and at least picked up about half of that yardage they needed for sure. So this makes it a different play call situation,
so
Todd.
Instead of being 3rd and 5, very manageable, they're 3rd in double digits again, 14-10, and now 10 yards. They're 3 third down conversion tries. They're back at the 31. Fake the handoff. Under pressure is Smith. He runs away for the pressure, gets to the corner. He is stood up and ushered out of bounds near the 26-yard line. He was pushed out of bounds by the sophomore quarter, Justin Palacios, but it's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 to keep this drive alive with 5:02 to play in the first quarter.
Really like the grit from the Smith kid. Man, he had the whole pocket collapsed around him, Todd, and he was just calm and busted out there and got some yardage out of it.
They said he only managed to pick up 3. They said he stepped out of the 28, not the 26. So it's 4th down and 7. They're going to go for it. Down a touchdown to the halfway point of the first quarter. Twins both left and right. Smith to throw. Steps up. Now Kellen's going to try to run for it. Gets to the corner, but he will not get to the first down marker. He's undercut just inside the 25-yard line. And there you see the speed from the Mike linebacker, Aiden Woldridge, who came in with 48 tackles to lead all defenders for Hooker.
Yeah, big-time stop by the Bulldogs there. And
Cash Pearson makes initial contact. First down for the Chiefs, though. Ball spotted right at the 29-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Takes it himself. Wyatt Farthing on the stop.
Tackle made by number 77, Wyatt Farthing.
There's an injured.
Dace McMurtry fumbles the snap. Gets on the ground for it. Is able to recover it. But not a good first down play there. Just fumbled the snap a little bit. And now we're a little bit behind. All right. So the Bulldogs are on their own 29. They're going to let the time run out. And it's going to be zeros on the clock for the first quarter.
Sorry. Third and 9 coming up. Cook there, stop. Flags in the backfield, probably coming back. Yeah, holding.
Flag down on the play. Holding is called on El Reno.
Looks like the punt team's coming on.
Yeah, Guthrie declines the penalty, forces a 4th down here for the Indians. See if we can get a better punt off this time. High snap, kick is up and away. Had some distance, just takes a bad hop for the Indians. Straight right out of bounds as soon as it hits the ground.
Yeah. Right idea. It's kind of like my approach shots in golf. I always got the right idea, you know. It just doesn't matter. You just don't know if I'm going to two-hop that thing pin side, you know. I'm probably going to be more cart path, roll down to the road.
Creek bed.
I'm thinking like one back in some of y'all street listening out there in the backyard might be, but, you know, we're here.
Yeah, Austin has his initials on his golf balls. So
Smith gets the snap. Corralled in the backfield by Big Wyatt Farthing. Loss on the play brings up 4th down for the Chiefs.
Good job, Wyatt.
Third down for the Chiefs. 3rd and about 2. Eight seconds on the play clock. Smith in the shotgun. Gets the snap. No gain on the play. Number 8, Hayden Willard gets in the backfield to make the stop, brings up 4th down for the Chiefs. Quarterback goes under center. Flag on the play. It'd be a false start against the Chiefs. Back them up 5 yards. It remains 4th down.
False start, charge to offense.
Timeout. Oh, no. Chiefs huddling on the sideline. 4th and 7.
And you've got to establish some kind of presence up front. It's tough to throw and catch all night long.
Double tight end. They'll shift to the right. That's Layton and Slade Williams. Empty backfield. Kellen Smith will run to the right side with the double tight ends. He's hit and dropped. Boy, he was buried back at the 13-yard line. Aiden Woldridge was the one that got back there and sacked him. And Cashin has hovered around the Mendoza line in terms of total offense here in this first quarter with under 3.5 minutes to go. It's a loss of 8 back to the 13-yard line, so it brings up 3rd and 18. And again, their third down conversions have been a 14, 10, 10, and now this one of 18. It's really putting yourself behind the chains. Not many coaches have 3rd and 4th down and long on their play charts. They're going to throw it to the near side, and it's incomplete. He was looking again for Max Higdon, and he was well covered by the corner Trace Duncan. So it's 4th down and a very quick 3-and-out series for the Wildcat offense, as in the punt is going to be Rival Fields, and he'll do it from his own goal line.
When you're 3rd and 20, your playbook shrinks a little bit. So obviously you don't have a lot of plays to go to, especially the way Hooker has dominated the line of scrimmage so far.
Robinson on the far side hash. Duncan on the near side to return the kick. Fields gets a leg into it. This is a good punt. It's going to hit at the 48, but takes a Hooker bounce to the 45. It hit a Bulldog, and Cashin has come up with the football. It hit the foot of Hunter Ray, who was trying to set the block. It hit his heel, and a very heads-up special teams play by Cashin gives them the football with the first turnover of the night.
You know, and the up man there is just blocking really those.
And he's really not very accurate.
No, and it was a well-covered play, too. He would have made a completion, but they were well right there to tackle and make the stop. So, good deal.
Looks like, to me, the Bulldogs have made a change on defense of where they're lining people up, because Carson Littlejohn's running at middle linebacker. Looks like Cashin Johnson's on outside linebacker.
Yep.
And so he's covering some receivers and stuff like that. And so the Savages going to take the snap, fake the handoff, roll to the left. He's got some room. He's going to throw it, but he's going to be taken down by Aiden Brummel at about the 50. And so that was a gain of about
a 4-yard gain.
4 yards.
Yeah. Pretty good job by the defense there. That was they were spread out, had to spread out there, and so you really limit the damage. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 7. So good play by the Bulldog defense there to hold them to 3rd and long.
Yeah. So, 3rd and 7 from the
I suppose it's 2-down territory with the way their defense is playing. I would suppose that if they don't get it here, they're going to go for it.
Yeah. So, in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll, going to run it himself. He's going to be brought down after getting the first down. He's going to be brought down about the
plays, and they capitalized on that. Now Hooker hurries up and gets him back in.
I was going to say, thanks for talking him back into bringing him in, 335 pounds. And you're right, he makes just a difference by just standing up.
Yeah.
Gain of 8 to the 20 brings up 2nd down and 2 with 1:50 to play here in the first quarter. And the pass is knocked down to the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Grayson Davis, who had a first down and he was open, but the ball tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's big number 69 for Hooker to knock that ball down. Got his paws on it.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Again, 4-down territory for Lynn Shackelford of the Cashin Wildcats. They have been so good here at Maxim Field over the years. They trail by 2 scores to the defending state runner-up in Class A and the number 2 ranked team in A1. They fake the handoff. Smith is going to keep it. He'll run for the first down as he angles left and is out of bounds inside the 20 all the way down to the 10-yard line. So it's first down and goal to go from there as Cashin tries to fight their way back into this ball game with a minute 42 to play in the opening quarter. For the Wildcats, this will be the 5th play of the drive that began after a punt hit one of the up blockers for Hooker. It was recovered to the 46. Bolton has gone all the way at running back. Gets the handoff, trying to get out wide right. There's that speed again. He's going nowhere. Nate Hidalgo was back there. Rhett Nunley was back there. 2 of the 4 Bulldogs that corral him for a loss back to the 15. And it is now 2nd and goal to go.
Just Hooker makes it so tough. Their size up front, they got speed all over in the secondary and the skill position area.
Nunley is going to check out now, and they're going to bring in to the ball game, I believe, Gannon Hill, a junior in the secondary. So it's goal to go for the 15-yard line. Clock at 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Fake handoff. Smith looking left. Now he's going to have to run, and he's in trouble. He'll get a yard to the 14, no more. And well, I'll tell you what, you only have a couple of snaps of the finger against this Hooker defense to try and survey the field. Hayden Woolridge was in there on the stop again. He has been an animal out there here in this first quarter. Came in with 48 tackles. We told you to lead the charge with 8 for loss and 1 sack and a forced fumble. 3rd down and 14 at the 14-yard line. Bolton is out. Fields is back in. Offset to the left hip of Kellen Smith. 2 receivers this way. They're going to throw it out left. Ball is caught by Davis. He gets free of 1 defender and is able to get to the 16, but the play that's -2. And he really should have been dropped closer back to the 20-yard line as, again, Peyton Parker had his hands on him. And that will be the final play here in the first quarter. Through 12 minutes of this Class A1 District 1 matchup between a pair of 4-1 teams, it's number 2 Hooker leading number 6 Cashin 12-0. Back.
Xavier Carney back deep, along with Kobe Little and Shiloh White.
Cardi on the return. Not much there. They will take over on the 25 on the far hash.
Across the 25, they'll call it the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, El Reno.
Cook takes a snap, sends it out to Cardi. Nice block there. Great job. Good enough for the first. Looks like Avery Mouse on the block there, setting that thing up. Got a few extra yards there on the edge.
So 2nd down. Tigers getting ready to go. Tucker Stover runs over with the call. And the Tigers snap the ball. Going to be another handoff. And he's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So brings up a 3rd and long. That was Nate Carey with the carry. So they're going to have to pass it here unless they make it a 4th down drive. So they could technically run it, but it's a little bit scarier. That is going to be a timeout called by the Tigers. They used their second one of the half. So we'll be right back here on Bearview Yellow Jackets TV.
3rd down for Wildcats.
Halcomb checks back into the game. Receiver split to either side. Halcomb to the right, along with Tarango. Tarango goes in motion. Smith gets the shotgun snap. Pass complete to Thayer over on the left side. Makes a man miss. Gets the ball down to about the 5-yard line.
Brady Camden Thayer on the reception. That'll be good.
Be a first down for the Wildcats. Be first and goal.
Yeah, first and goal for the Wildcats.
Rylan Fisher checks in. Justice Halcomb checks out. Thayer and Tarango split to the left. Pearson in the backfield to Smith's right. Brings Tarango in motion. Hands it off to him on a jet sweep. Cuts her up. In for the Wildcat. Touchdown. McGill Tarango from 5 yards out. Brings the score to Wildcats 18, Chiefs 6, pending the PAT. Wildcats will go.
He gets out of an ankle tackle, and then he's corralled and wrestled down just shy of the 40-yard line, but that play almost goes for 6. And you talk about winning first down, that's what this veteran Hooker team is doing here tonight. They spotted at the 39, so it's a gain of 5. 10:25 to play here in the first half. Cleet Martins has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. He hands it off. Coming left is Lee. He is hit and then spun free of contact, is down to the 44. The flag comes into the end of the play. Caleb Duran was the one that finally got him down after he'd slipped a would-be ankle tackle, but there was late contact at the end of the play. Now they're going to pick it up, and I think that's the right call, Adam, and there will be no penalty.
Yeah, he had a hold of his jersey, and he didn't horse collar either, so it was the right call. Good job of picking that up. It's going to be a first down anyway, though.
It will be a first down by half a yard to the 44-yard line. With 10:17 to play here for the first half, along with Adam Dieselhorst in the crew. Kelton and Tyler, I'm Todd Miller. Single setback. It's a 2-by-2 look for Cleet Martins. Now he's going to call his own number. Cuts inside, bounces left 50, and is rolled down by Grayson Davis. That's a really good play for the youngster as he takes him down at the 47-yard line. If Davis doesn't get to him and hold on, that play may have gone for 6.
Yeah, good job that way, or that play by Cleet, being patient. He actually cut it back for some extra yardage.
Second down and a yard. They're on the
maybe take some shots here to get the ball deep if we get the first down.
Yeah, and so a minute and 30 seconds. 3rd and 4. They're trying to get him to jump off sides, looking for the play. 12 seconds remaining on the game clock. On the snap clock, I mean. And so they're going to put somebody in motion. Dace McMurtry's going to try to run it, and he's going to go down and take a knee midfield.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. They really, they're all loading the box. We got 12 men up front, so it's pretty, or 11 men up front. I wish they had 12 men up front.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But. And so Bulldogs are going to have to kick it now. With a minute and 7 seconds remaining, they were unable to get the drive going. A couple handoffs to Sebastian.
Struggle tonight. It's taken about 40 minutes for this first half to go, which is crazy. But it's. I think the second half will be similar.
Yeah,
we got to find out. We got to find that.
Chiefs will take over there, 1st and 10.
Welcome to set up there, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 44-yard line.
Go defense! Get in there, Grayson! Get that backfield!
Smith in the shotgun. Pitch to Brueggemann over the right side. Gain of about 10 on the play. Close to first down yardage.
Then defensive lineman for the Indians.
Looks like that's going to be close to the first down marker, maybe a little short.
More RPO action for the Blue Jays. Gives it that time. Tailback takes it over the right side for about 9. 3rd down and 1 for the Blue Jays. Quarterback keeper. Nice penetration.
Keaton Dennis and
looks like
he is down there.
Fell forward for the first down.
Man.
But yeah, great penetration off the snap. Indians just could not hang on to him. QB falls forward for the first down.
Well, if anything on that, I like that our feet are moving downhill from that second level, and we're fitting into gaps, because I think too many times we've seen a little bit of just not paced what we want to get there, kind of feet and center blocks type deal.
Number 20 will not go down.
No, he's tough.
Man. 2 or 3 missed tackles there, and number 20 takes the reception and picks up.
It's like it was Elijah Winans with the tackle. So a great play to shed his man and catch him by the ankle. So 4th and 9. Crescent has gone for it all night. Don't see why they would change that here. At midfield, if you don't convert the 4th down conversion, Fairview, they have good field position, but not amazing, as they have had a couple of times. As there's a pass, going to be complete. Sheds one block, and he's going to get around, and that's going to be a first down. Big-time play. Caught it about 3 yards behind the line, and then the quick cut after shedding the tackle was enough to get the Tigers the first down. And Crescent's rolling. Fairview, they are still the number 1 team in Class A1, as they have been all year, which...
Smith gets the snap, back to pass. Pass intended for Halcomb. Falls incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Falls incomplete, will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Empty backfield for Smith. Got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Smith gets the snap, back to pass. Slips down. Loses yardage on the play. Brings up 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Smith on the quarterback keeper. Bring up 3rd down for Wildcats.
Thayer and Tarango split to the right. Halcomb split to the left. Marler in the backfield to Smith's left. Gets the snap, back pass. Pass intended for Justice Halcomb falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Wildcats.
Fourth down for the Wildcats.
4th and long for the Wildcats. Cass Pearson checks in the game. Empty backfield for Ford Smith.
First half. Deepest penetration of the night for the Wildcats. Rival Fields is in the backfield. Smith steps, drops, pump fakes, looking right, throws, and the ball incomplete and almost intercepted at the goal line.
That was a risky throw there. He let that ball kind of airmail on him.
Tell you what you can call that, though, is a coverage mistake, because that offensive front for the Wildcats did a good job keeping the Big Uglies out front away for their quarterback.
Yeah, Cashin's doing a better job pass blocking the last couple of possessions.
2nd and 10 to the 13-yard line. Clock stops with 7:07 to go in the first half. 20-0 Hooker in a number 2 versus number 6 matchup. Smith swings it out near side. He has Fields with some blockers, and he's hit for the touchdown. Rival Fields is on and into the end zone for the first Cashin score of the night, and they set that pass play up perfectly.
Now the big-time play call there by Coach Shackelford, just slipping the fullback or tight end out in the flat, little screen play for the touchdown.
3rd touchdown for Fields this season, 2nd receiving. And here is Adelie Jerry, the senior place kicker. Jerry's kick is on the way, and it is good. So we have a brand new ball game with 6:59 to play here in the first half. It's Hooker 20, Cashin 7. We're going to keep it right here and talk a little bit about Adelie Jerry, who some people may not know. She has been a pioneer and a trendsetter in Oklahoma high school sports. She, in the summer of 2021, went to Lincoln Riley's OU football camp. That's where she really felt like she belonged to the football field as a kicker. And she has a state championship ring for the Wildcats run in 2021. Her first love was soccer, Adam. She had to step away because of hip injuries. Shaq said earlier this year in an article by Jordan Davis of the Oklahoman, at the time Adelie came on, we needed a kicker because at that point the Wildcats had all but abandoned a single extra point and was going for 2.
Yeah, and you talked about it the other night. I believe she won homecoming queen and made 5 extra points. So she's a fantastic kicker. She does a really good job for this team, and it's obviously something that's not the norm. But congrats to her and her commitment and effort, and obviously the commitment from Cashin.
Smith in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pearson in the backfield, gets a shotgun snap, back to pass. Pass complete. There is a flag on the play. Tarango on the reception. Holding is a call against the Wildcats.
Holding to the call to the Wildcats.
Instead of 4th and 7, it'll be 4th and 17.
We got 4th down for the Wildcats.
Fourth and long. Thayer and Tarango split to the right. Halcon split to the left. Pearson in the backfield. Smith gets the snap. Pass intended for Pearson falls incomplete. Waukomis will take over on downs with 6:47 left to go in the second quarter.
Waukomis will set up 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Chiefs' 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback fakes the pitch, takes the ball up the middle. Gain of about 17 on the play. 1st down for the Chiefs.
Wyatt Smith on the run will be good for Waukomis' 1st down.
Ball spotted at the Wildcat 43-yard line.
As soon as I say that, he completes a pass, but I kind of like not having the running quarterback in right now. We haven't shown much ability to stop him on the edge and his RPO game. 14, I mean, I don't know nothing about him. He completed that pass. It looked pretty, but, hey, get the ball in the air. Let's get a turnover. Take one to the house.
Yep.
You jump a route, you know.
And got to finish plays there.
Yeah, got to finish. But, yeah, he's throwing some good balls. He's marching it down the field right now. But, hey, that ball's in the air. Let's get a turnover.
Yeah. You got to get to that hook curl, too. Aside from that, it's really the only out route. And I always think, too, if I'm a backer in this type of defense, if my eyes go to 3 and they go out, if something goes out, what do I tell them boys? Something's coming back in. And so you got to keep that head on the swiv and know where you're dropping. Because even there, most concepts, modern-day concepts, if an inside receiver is going out, there's going to be some variant of either in or straight. It's not really going to be a double out, okay? So if you're pushing off to that, push it to the next guy trigger up, and just fit the puzzle. Second down and about 6, yeah. Minute 20 left in the half.
Get some pressure screen underneath.
Get there.
Oh, nice read by Rustin. Just could not get his feet together. Rustin saw it and slipped back underneath to make the tackle and just could not get ground with his feet.
Here is the white cap. We'll get the indication. It's actually a chop block called against the Bulldogs. I didn't see it, but something happened just about the time that Palacios tried to get into the second level of the defense. So the chop block puts it back to the 40, brings up second down and 16 for the Bulldogs. 5.5 minutes to play here in the first half. And while we have a moment, I just want to say thank you to Shackelford and Powers. They were outstanding to work with this week. I'm telling you, when you do high school football, it's always a joy when you work with coaches that know what they're doing and they're willing to help the media. Palacios, a slot left. They have a receiver wide right and a receiver dunk into the near side. They fake the handoff, going to throw over the middle. Palacios wide open to the 25, and he's gone. Another 40-plus yard touchdown pass from Cleet Martins. This time it's Palacios who has his first receiving touchdown of his sophomore season.
Great play call by Coach Powers, and Hooker strikes again. Man, they were tough offensively.
Hooker has put up 50 and 48 points since district play started 2 weeks ago in wins over Sayre and Hinton, and they're well on their way tonight with 26 points and still 5:14 to play in the first half. In the backfield is Cleet Martins, and Martins is going to run it himself easily for the 2-point conversion. They just spread cash it out that time, and Martins could have gone for about 20 for that 2-point try. Time out of the field, 5:14 to play before halftime. Hooker, 28, cashing 7.
Tackle, something that he doesn't typically do as much. So Stover and the Tigers coming out, looking to continue the role that they started on. They went for the 2-point conversion, did not get it. But I'd watch out for the trick plays the Crescent might pull out as they are fighting, and there's a dog pile. Gonna gain about 4 yards on it, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And Crescent's had a healthy mix of doing everything.
About 70 yards out, touchdown, Wildcats.
That'll be good for a Wildcat.
His second touchdown return of the year for Ford Smith. Just like that, it's 24-14, pinning the PAT. That took 12 seconds off the clock. Wildcats will go for 2.
Wildcats line up for the PAT.
Thayer split right. Tarango split to the left. Pearson in the backfield beside Ford Smith, who's in the shotgun. Smith gets the snap, hands it off to Pearson right up the middle. And there is a flag on the play, but there's PAT was no good. Holding would have been the call against the Wildcats. So with 5:22 left to go before halftime, score Wildcats 24, Chiefs 14. We'll take another break.
You want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
Yeah, and some of y'all out there that got businesses that are like my buddies and stuff, like, come on, y'all, quit being weird. Like, we were all in pals with Miss Brooke. Like, call her up, set this thing up. Like, let's get some cool slogans going for your biz. You know what I mean? So call them up, get on this thing. I'll toss you the paperwork, and let's get it. That's all I got to say about that.
I like it. Bring a check. Let's go.
Whoa.
Tonight, immediately following the game, don't forget, Midnight Madness begins again, not at midnight, right? It begins at like 10:30. Midnight Madness at 10:30 p.m.
Past my bedtime. But you know what? You got to get there.
It's the 2024-25 Lady Indians Basketball Midnight Madness at 10:30. Cost is $5. You must, if you leave, you must pay to re-enter.
Rustin Cook there on the carry.
No reason to leave. Stick it out. Have some fun. Cheer on the squad. They do a lot of fun games. It's pretty entertaining stuff. I know my kids will be there. And that's the end of the first half at Memorial Stadium. 35-0. Guthrie Blue Jays over the El Reno Indians.
Going to bring up fourth down, so the drive bogs down after they picked up 4 on first down.
Better defense that time by Hooker. Hooker actually defensively has been, but not broke, a handful of times here as Cashin's been in their territory on about 3 different possessions, but have only been able to score once.
About the only thing Keelan Robinson has not done tonight is take it to the house on a punt return. He is one of the 2 deep return men along with Trace Duncan. High snap, and Fields gets a leg into it. He's going to kick it to the near side. This time it takes a big cash and roll hit of the 42, and he gets 12 yards out of the roll. It's down at the 30. So a 36-yard punt for rival Fields, and Hooker will have it with 4 and some change to go here in the first half.
Halftime will have performances from the Cashin cheerleaders and the pride of Cashin, as well as a special presentation at halftime.
See if the Bulldogs keep the pedal to the metal. Of course, the district, you want to get all the district points you can. It's a max of 15. Right now they lead by 21. Now some confusion in the backfield with Palacios and the quarterback Martins. Now they line Lee up to the right in the backfield as well. They'll sweep it wide to the far side with Justin Palacios.
Good blocking.
40, 45. Look at the blocks. 50, 40. He may go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Justin Palacios from 70 yards. That by 5 is his longest run this season and his 8th rushing touchdown in 6 games.
Great blocking on the edge that time.
2nd and 4. Ball's at the 48-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Little shuffle pass up front. Number 8, Hayden Willard on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down for the Chiefs. Smith in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Pitch to Brueggemann over the right side. Dragging tacklers with him. 1st down yardage.
That'll be good for Wacoma's first round.
Ball spotted at the Wildcat 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's step across that line. Bring it to the sideline. Let's go.
Smith on the quarterback keeper. Doesn't go anywhere.
Tackle
Willard.
made by number 8, Hayden Willard.
And tackle in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd and long for the Chiefs.
2nd down for Watkins.
Wildcats leading 24-14. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Wacomas is driving. Ball spotted at the Wildcat 34-yard line. 2nd and 12 for the Chiefs. Brigham in on the stood up. Finally brought down by number 1, Grayson Mahler, and there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure. It looked like the ball carrier was fighting for yards. He wasn't going down. It's kind of a targeting call against the Wildcats. Be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball will be spotted at the Wildcat 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Wacomas.
1st and 10. Quarterback gets the snap, fakes the pitch to the left, sneaking through. Ford Smith rides him down inside about the 10-yard line.
Number 11, White Smith on the quarterback keeper. That'll be good.
Be 1st and goal from about the 9.
So it's an 8-yard run. 2nd down and 2. Clock stopped with 3:41 to play here in the first half. 34-7 Hooker. And before they snap the football, we get a false start called against Cashin. So here we go. You have 2nd and 2. Now it's back to 2nd and 7. And the line of scrimmage will go back to the 47-yard line in your own end of the field. This is such a disciplined program. You can bet Lynn Shackelford is not happy with the score, but he hates the self-inflicted mistakes.
Yeah, penalties in this kind of game, you can't take any kind of negative yardage. I mean, obviously, got to control the clock and, take some time off this thing. Now you're in a situation where you're down 4 scores.
2nd and 7 from the 46. Play action pass. They're going to throw it deep left, and the ball is incomplete.
Good look.
Out of the reach of Max Higdon. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Well, the problem you have when you can't run the football, you're forced to be very one-dimensional. And if you don't complete passes, you have a very, very short time of possession. And right now, Hooker is dominating that time of possession. And it's been because the Wildcats have had to throw a lot, having minimal success on the ground against this really good Bulldog defense. From their own 46, Kellen Smith operates, drops back to his 37-yard line. He's running out of time, and he's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Smith took another shot at the end of that play, and it's another 3 and out thanks to a false start after they had gained 8 on 1st down.
Well, now you're in a really tough situation because there's still the way that Hooker's been scoring, 1, 2, 3, 4-play type drives. It has not taken them long to put points on the board.
Right now they have the offense out there. However, the running back also is the punter in rival fields, and I like this decision to go for it. 4th and 7. Smith, pocket holds, throws, has a receiver, and it's through his hands at the 43-yard line. He had Higdon wide open, and the ball just went, it sailed a little bit on Smith, but still should have been caught. It went through Higdon's hands.
Yeah, Higdon needs to come up with that there. The ball was just a little bit high. I think he had to throw it high to get it over to the defender's arms, but I'm with you, Todd. I think you have to go for it there when you're down 4 scores.
1st down and 10 from the Cashin 46-yard line. It's still a long time to go with this big play offense, 2:49 to work with. 3 different receivers have caught touchdowns. Palacios tonight has a touchdown catch and a touchdown run. Martins with back split to each side, fakes the handoff, now gives it to Aiden Woldridge, and he will carry to the 43-yard line for a gain of 3. Second down upcoming. That'll take us under 2.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Timmy Jones was in there in that last stop for Cashin. So we're seeing Woldridge in the backfield for the first time tonight. He is offset to the left of Martins, and the running back on the right is Lee. Martins to throw. He's going to go deep left again. Has a receiver, and it's caught. And then dropped at the 10-yard line. And Grayson Davis, the play happened with their back to us here to the press box, so we couldn't see. May have been the reason that ball was dropped.
He did. He punched it outside. I actually got to look at it. Great defensive play there, because that was another good ball thrown by Cleet Martins.
Man, I like this kid, Grayson Davis. He is an athlete. And he is, as I said earlier, tougher than a $2 steak. I mean, he is not afraid of anybody. He's not going to back down. And now Cashin wants a timeout. We'll break with them. 2:11 to play before halftime. Hooker 34, the Wildcats 7 on the High Plains.
Timeout charged to the Chiefs. We'll take it with them.
And effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success. So visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Manageable, as they have to gain 5 yards instead of 8. Haddon Miller out to the left. Easton Hamer to the right. 2 weapons. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle. Alex Hauk with his 4th touchdown of the night. It's taken him less than 2 full quarters to get that done. And this one might go down as the Alex Hauk game, as he has really made a name for himself. As he's found pay dirt 4 times, responsible for 24 points. But you also have to give credit to the line, who has done a great job, as that extra point attempt is going to have to be retried due to the false start by the Tigers. So it's going to move them a little bit closer. They decline it to keep it at the same. And you know, whenever you move up a yard or 2, it can throw a kicker off, especially after he made the first one. So Hickman back there getting ready. Calls for it, and that one is going to be a repeat of the first one. It is good. Yellow Jackets up 49-6 over the Crescent Tigers.
Pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fitting.
Once, and so zeros on the board. So Bulldogs they're going to have to kick off here to Wynnewood first here in the second half, because Wynnewood deferred to the second half, and so they're going to have to make a stop, and we're going to want to get in the end zone pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it's been a defensive struggle. I think the key is getting the end zone, because they're going to have a hard time scoring against us. I really believe that. Yeah. You know, Minko's a second-half team. We make some adjustments with the ability to score. I know that Wynnewood is also well coached, so it's going to be an interesting half of football.
It is.
24 minutes to see who can come out on top of this thing. I hope it's the Bulldogs for sure.
So A.J. Russell kicks it off. Wynnewood Savages pick it up, looking to get to the left side.
And
he's going to get some room. A.J. Russell, the last one there, is able to knock him out of bounds.
Good job by A.J. because that was about disastrous.
That was. He had one man to beat, and if he beats him, he's going to score. And so not the most ideal start there, but
we stopped it, so defense can go to work here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, saved it right there with knocking him out of bounds, but now you got to make sure to keep him out. And so the Wynnewood Savages went with Everett in the first half, except for that last drive, but now they have a different quarterback in there, number 8.
Big kid.
He is. He's very tall. And so they do some motion. They're going to hand it off to number 0, Jaden Knighton.
Oh, you got to get him down.
Going to push himself forward there for a gain of about 7 yards.
I believe that is Aiden Knighton.
Oh, is it Aiden Knighton?
Yeah, Aiden Knighton, yeah.
My bad.
No, that's okay.
The whole time. That's my fault. So Aiden Knighton
it's no big deal. What's the brother's name? Is it
Caden?
Caden, yeah. Aiden, Caden. There may be a Jaden in there somewhere.
Yeah,
you never know, though.
Yeah.
That's very possible. Need a stop here on this series.
So 2nd and 4. Savages do some little fake motion there. They're going to hand it off to Aiden Knighton, who's going to churn forward a little bit.
And
looks like
going to be short.
He is short of about a yard. Brody Matthews there on the tackle. So 3rd and 2 here. I would assume that they're going to go for it twice. But
I would think so here in this situation.
Hey. And so empty backfield.
Sorry.
Thank you, guys. Empty backfield here, but no, Aiden Knighton comes.
How about the Minko Band? Let's hear it for them.
That's right.
They just delivered us some food, and it looks pretty good.
It does. Yeah, appreciate that.
Okay, we got to have a stop here, though. Great food, but let's have a stop.
Yeah, all right. And so now it is 1st down. They hand it off to Aiden Knighton, who is able to get the 1st down for the Wynnewood Savages. 10 minutes and 14 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Bulldogs losing some of their step they had here on defense. The Savages are pushing forward a little bit, and so quarterback is going to hand it off to a different
running back. Looks like there was a little
3.
movement there on the line. Boy, that's a big gain right there, about 8 yards.
8 yards there given up, and so Bulldogs defense playing a little soft here on this.
Cashton came up a little gimpy there. Looks like
Sebastian did.
No, Cashton. So
Oh,
I don't
Cashton.
know. Yeah. Matthews coming out, and
Jackson Matthews comes out, and Savages hand it off again. Go right up the middle, and this running back is able to get a gain of about 15 yards.
That was a big run right there to the 5-yard line or so, 6-yard line, and that young man ran with some force and authority.
He is.
So we're going to have to tighten it up, or they're going to get in the end zone.
Yeah, they're gashing us now here for good gains, and they're trying to be the first team to score here in this game here early in the 3rd quarter. But Bulldogs trying to hold them off.
And we've kind of played this way. I guess they're only about the 12-yard line, so it's been a lot of bend and don't break defense.
Yeah.
And that's a good tackle right there.
There we go.
Number 65,
Tucker Mivas.
Tucker Mivas, good tackle by Tucker. Wasn't going to let him go anywhere, and he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Stonewalled him.
Yeah, you're right. Cashin Johnson's limping pretty good over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with him there, but he is a little gimpy.
Yeah, he still was in on that tackle there, but
yeah.
And so good stop there on 1st down. Pulls out a 2nd and 10. So good job there not to give up anything in the run game after giving up a bunch here in this 3rd quarter already, but puts a stop to it there, and that Troy Everett comes out for the quarterback, and he's going to run to the right.
Good job again by the defense. Only giving up, about a yard maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe a yard?
It looks about 2
maybe
yards.
Maybe 2. So 3rd and 8. This is a big 3rd down here. I don't know if they'll try for a field goal if they don't make it, but
I bet you they would. It depends on if they can get close or not. But 3rd and 8.
Big defensive play for the Bulldogs right here.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a stop.
You got to keep him out of the end zone the way this game has gone. So Everett
right hash mark
out there for quarterback. He's the threat to run. Takes the snaps, going to look left.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
And he's looking, he's going to run. Jace Bratchard is there to meet him.
I can't believe he didn't throw that.
I know.
The kid was like standing there for.
It doesn't seem like he wants to throw it very much. I think he
So
would
big
rather
fourth
run the
down,
ball.
Yeah.
He does get a gain, though, and so it's going to be
Bringing in the kicker, it looks like.
Yeah. 4th and, let's see. I can't tell. It says 4th and 8 still, but I don't know if that's right. 4th and 8.
I don't think it's quite 8, but it's still yet.
4th and 5. There it is. And so they're going to bring out the kicker.
Nice stop by the defense, though.
It is.
Even if they get the field goal.
Almost blocked there
I don't
by
know.
Captain
I think
Johnson.
he did get that, so it's 3-0 to lead here.
Their kicker has plenty of leg.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Savage is the first on the board there with 3 points. Good job by the Bulldogs not to give up a touchdown.
It was. It was a big play to stop that, but
is that 15? So they can pretty much take this one into the half as they're just going to run it out to the left side. This is going to be a positive gain, and there is a flag in the backfield. And that one is going to be called holding. So they're going to bring him back, 2nd down. 9.5 seconds left. This is 2nd and a country mile. But with there only being 9 seconds, that does not matter too much, as they are just going to run this one out. And he is going to fall out of bounds, saving a little bit of clock, 3.1. Do they throw the Hail Mary and try to cut down this lead that Fairview has built? And Crescent comes out. See how they line up. Jacket defensive backs are moving backwards a little bit. And that is going to be a delay of game on the Tigers. So, gonna push them back just a little bit more, as if they weren't already far enough, as they're now at the 23. And it is going to be a handoff up the middle, and that is going to take us into halftime. 56-6. Fairview Yellow Jackets on top at homecoming tonight against the Crescent Tigers. Don't go anywhere, because during halftime we will go over some scores from around the state. You're watching Fairview Yellow Jackets TV, and we'll be back after a short break.
Preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So we're playing a pretty conservative football game here, and which is okay. I do believe that we are going to have to go to the air, though.
Yeah.
At some point.
To win this game, I think you're right. Like I said earlier, I'd love to see some play action mixed in here. But we got Dason McMurtry in the shotgun with Sebastian Valdez next to him. He's looking. He's going to make a throw to Carson Littlejohn. Great route. He just ran.
Nice job.
Ran a comeback there and was wide open.
I tell you what, Carson catching that too, that kind of opens the defense up a little bit, opens some holes in that defense, and they can't just always crowd the line there. So that was a good play. That's what we got. What we got to see here.
Yeah, I think we need to see some more balance from the offensive play calling. I think pounding the rock is great, but
I do too.
It opens up some stuff, like you said, when you get out there and throw it.
Sure does.
So back under center going to hand off to Taylor Truelove, who's going to be met immediately.
Yeah, that play just hadn't been there all night.
No.
It just has not been there all night. That's about the third time they've run it with about the same result.
Yeah.
So.
And so we're going to be pushed back 2 yards, so 2nd and 12. Bulldogs struggling to get the offense going. And so
that they are. They really are.
Yeah, it's been a
fight.
struggle all year. Haven't scored a whole lot of points in any game all year, really, but we'll see what they can do here. Dason McMurtry hands off to Sebastian Valdez, who is going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd, maybe even a little further back than the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, about 3rd and 9. So
yeah.
Here again, it's a play you're probably going to have to go to the air.
Yep.
You're getting close to 2-down territory as the clock is just evaporating. I don't know what. There's not much time. We've really used a lot of clock here in this quarter.
Yeah, 4 minutes remaining.
There's still plenty of time, I guess, but it's depends really on how many yards they get on this play, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I like what they've done with the passing game this week when they have Dason McMurtry looking for a little screen pass to Carson Littlejohn, who finds some blockers and is going and finds some more blockers, but is brought down from behind.
Yeah, it's a horse collar.
Yeah.
That's going to add another 10 yards or so to that play.
Yeah.
That's what we needed right there, something like that, just to break that out. And good play by Dason. Dason played that so well.
Yeah.
Good job, McMurtry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a nice screenplay. He does what a quarterback should do with that. Takes it, is looking downfield, trying to sell it, and then gets the quick pass for the screen, and the blocker's set up nicely.
We got to get in the end zone here.
That's right.
I think that Winnie was going to have a hard time scoring a touchdown on us, if you don't know the truth. So if we can get in here and take the lead, that's big.
Yeah, and so McMurtry's going to come off to the sidelines. They're going to run this Wildcat that they've been running lately. Little John and Sebastian Valdez in the backfield, and they snap to either one. Valdez gets the snap, but it's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs, which is just what we've been doing every time we get into the red zone. Is
self-inflicted wound there, not needed. So it's going to be we can still get a first down, like on the half-yard line looks like. So it's almost like 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
To get in the end zone, but
oh man, it's been a struggle with when we get in the red zone this year, and here we are again, backed out to the 1st and 15 now. Still in the Wildcat. Snap it to Valdez again.
Oh, nice
who
job.
Finds some room, but is brought down quickly. I think a gain of 3 yards.
Yeah. 2nd down here, so.
Yeah, 2nd and 12.
I wouldn't mind seeing that corner route to Aiden here, or to. Last week we had a kind of a, I don't know what. Number 33,
Little John?
Thank you. Little John went across, out and across, and made a nice touchdown catch. I'd like to see something like that, but we're running in the
still Wildcat. Yeah. To Valdez, who's going to try to go out left. Is going to be met by a bunch.
Yeah, and lost a little bit on.
3 receivers split to the near side, wide side. Give him a hard count. Chad Sanders over there, OC at Guthrie, getting it dialed up. Pulls it. Dennis and
good pursuit again by the Indians.
Kobe Little or Chet, was it? Is that Brad Palmer, number 2?
That is.
Yeah, Brad Palmer and Keaton Dennis.
Junior Brad Palmer.
Wheel route.
Going deep. Look to pick that off.
Woo!
Oh, almost had it. Good play by Guthrie to knock that away because that was a surefire interception there.
Well, and Cardi there. Good job staying in phase, not biting on that. That's easy to do. ran a good wheel there, not biting up on the inside stuff, staying in phase.
Indians forced 3 and out, open the quarter.
Love to see it. Cole's hype. I have to make him chill out for a second. Chill out, dude.
Cole, calm down.
Gosh, dang, dog. You're going to mess up the footage, bruh. Back to punt. Cardi back to return for the Indians. A knuckleball. Guthrie will take over at the 34.
Muff the punt. Guthrie recovers.
Well, we just stopped him. Let's just stop him again. Make a big play. Next play mentality. That kid's been playing pretty good.
That tests your mentality for sure. When you just go 3 and out, and then you have a muff punt, defense is right back out on the field. Quarterback change, throwing it back over to number 3, who was just in at quarterback. It's a pretty dynamic combo there, QB.
Yeah, and I hope you guys at home are good with puzzles, because that's kind of what's going on here, the little puzzle pieces that are high school football. You know what I mean? And I'll say this, he's still flying around the ball. Right after that, it's easy to be discouraged or anything else, so keep that head on swivel. GT, Q, he's going to run it. Got to fit, got to scrape. And what I mean by that, when I say that, if you look at the backside away from where that ball ran, you got guard tackle pulling, one kicking out, one wrapping up. And in high school football, that is a direct map to where that thing is going to be trying to be ran. And you got to be able to recognize that, see it, and get over the top. Too many times people are watching the ball. Right there, we did a good job.
Just gashing us right now.
Yeah.
And really got to stop it.
So no first down, 2nd and 2. Yeah, I mean, we're just getting they're making a nice hole up the middle, and they're going straight through it, and he can break at least one tackle usually, and so got to make sure we're in there. Number 8 is in there for the Wynnewood Savages, playing quarterback now. He's going to hand it off to Aiden, who's going to be met by Jace Bratcher, but he's going to bounce out, and now they're going for a run. Jace Bratcher trying to get him, pulls him down from behind. But they get all the way down to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they got a lot of motion going over there on that sideline, and we need a big play here on defense to stop this.
Yep.
You can let them score a field goal, but they cannot score a touchdown.
No.
Cannot, because you go down 2 scores in this game, it's pretty tough.
You got to stop.
Yeah.
If we stop them from running and they got to make a throw, we saw what could happen, and we almost had 3 picks at the end of the first half when they were trying to throw. And so hand off to number 3, who does find a hole and is going to try to go. But A.J. Russell in the deep safety spot is there.
Another 10-yard gain or so, or 11, 12-yard gain.
Yeah,
they're going to have to cinch this up. I'm not sure what's happening, but they are finding the seam and going, you know.
Wynnewood finding some success running up the middle, finding a lot of gaps. So got to shore that up the middle. Got to get a push off the line.
Yeah.
Close those gaps. Linebackers got to fill it. And they hand it off to number 3 again. This time he is brought down quick by Brody Matthews and Jace Bratcher. Going into the 4th quarter, zeros on the board. Zeros on the clock, and so 0-3 in favor of the Wynnewood Savages.
Next week.
You hear me, Cole? Gosh almighty.
Loud and clear.
I'm sorry, but that kind of stuff really, oh well, part of it. MBD, no big.
Find a way to get the ball back right here.
Yep.
Got the throwing quarterback still in. He hands it off right up the middle.
Yep, Ghost there. H-back guard pulling on that. Got to fit. Got to find it. Follow Apple Maps.
They got some beef across that front line.
They do.
I'm just taking another look at these guys. I didn't pay much attention the first half. A lot of the plays were run around the edge outside. They've been more consistent up the middle the second half, and there's some serious meat up on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Road graders.
Good run there.
Nice,
He's
tough
in.
run. Number 1 is in. Yep, touchdown. Guthrie. He didn't need much of a hole or crease either. That dude can flat out get it. Kurt Parker delivering beverages. Thank you, sir. Thanks again for the pulled pork sandwiches you brought tonight.
Oh, man, fantastic.
Picked those up at the Lady Indians basketball tailgate party. Brought them up to the box, sky box, the press box, the suites up here. Presidential. We had pulled pork sandwiches and Dr. Peppers.
Well-balanced meal.
I'm on my 3rd Diet Coke.
Yep.
Probably not the best move of the night.
Tough times don't last, man.
That's right.
Tough people do. You'll get through. We'll get through this, man. Be all right. Just keep that head down, steady grinding. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of aspartame or whatever they put in those things.
Yeah. Fake sugar, essentially. Might clog you up, but tastes good. You got a shout out you want to give anybody? You got any folks, any fans you need to shout out?
Any folks, any fans?
Yeah. Anybody in your fan club?
My fan club has kind of dwindled over the years.
Palmer gets it.
Shout out to my mom and her girlfriends in Boston. I wish them a safe travel back home this weekend.
All right. Yeah.
She's sent a picture of
Here, Carson Littlejohn looks like he's going to bring some pressure.
Oh, there's another penalty flag. Is this offsides?
Today.
I don't know what it is.
Oh man. So first down. We must have jumped off.
Yeah, that was just a terrible mistake by the Bulldog defense there on 4th down. You cannot do that, and very costly. So we're gonna have to cinch it up here and not let him in.
Yeah, and so good job to get him to 4th down here, and then now we, on a mental error, we give him up the first down. So.
Well, the line needs to step up. The Lions played a lot better this series, so we'll see what we can do here. And then we're having a discussion of the officials. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure what we're. Bruce Troxel is the head official. He is a famous referee in Oklahoma. Been around for a long time, does a pretty good job. It's Officials Appreciation Night in the state of Oklahoma, so we do appreciate those guys for what they do. I'm not sure what's going on here, though.
I was talking to Jay Spratcher. They're making him go off again.
Interesting.
I guess because he didn't go off because they didn't run a play. And so
I guess so. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
That is weird.
Got to have a stop here, Cameron. Got to have a stop. Cannot let them score.
Nope. So 1st and 10 from the Bulldogs 27. Going to hand off to number 3, who's going to find a little bit of room. Going to
find
slip
a lot of room
right through and get a 9-yard gain. So got to figure something out if you want to win this one. Giving up way too much.
Yeah. You gotta cinch it up here.
The Bulldogs did good against the run in the first half, but I don't know if just getting tired or what's going on here.
I think we just maybe our scheme a little bit is.
They hand it off. It's time to Aiden Knighton, who's going to get met by some Bulldogs, but after a first down.
This is where we got to, we tightened up a while ago on the series, so we want to hold them to 3 or less.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you give up a field goal here, which it looks like we're in that range where they're going to at least go for that.
You got to keep them out of the end zone.
Keep them out of the end zone.
If they score a touchdown, it really
being down 10 points.
It's going to be hard because we've really had a hard time moving the football tonight.
Yeah, and so 9 minutes and 33 seconds. It's 1st and 10. They're going to take the snap, hand it off to Aiden Knighton, who is going to be tackled by Tucker Mivas.
Good job by Tucker. A stonewall tackle right there, and he tackled him hard.
There was a gap, and he crushed it, and so good job.
Yep.
By Tucker Mivas to make sure that wasn't
Tucker's had a nice game tonight. You've called his name a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple guys on defense that have done a really good job tonight, but and I mean the defense did really good in the first half. It's just starting to slip here in the end here. Going to hand it off. He's going to try to find some room, and he does. There's a penalty flag thrown.
Probably a holding call against.
It looks about that area, doesn't it?
Against the Savages.
Let's see. Yep,
yeah.
holding. All right,
so
that's big.
That's a big call. That's a real big call against Wynnewood. And self-destruction by Wynnewood, which we'll take.
Yep. Yeah, and so holding is going to put them back. That's going to help out the Bulldogs. They're going to put them back at about the 27. Nope. I was wrong. About the 22. And so 2nd and 18 for the Savages. They're going to hand off or fake the handoff. Going to roll right. Does have a guy open.
Oh, an incomplete.
Good defense there by Dason McMurtry to get his hand in there.
That was good. Dason McMurtry broke that up, or that was a catch. Good job by Dason. He's having a stellar game as quarterback in the secondary tonight.
Yeah, he's played good in the corner spot every time he's been put in there, and so good job, Dason McMurtry. So 3rd.
This knocks him out of field goal territory too, I think. So 2 big plays coming up here.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I guess if they got enough yards, they might.
Yeah.
But they're about 21, about 39 yards away. I don't know if they can kick a 39-yard field goal. Boy, the time is just crazy in this game.
8 minutes and 38 seconds.
And we've got a timeout Wynnewood.
Wynnewood, yep. And so
this is crucial right here for both teams.
Bulldogs got
and over. I mean, that was fine entertainment.
Yeah.
Especially in the winter. Ooh. National Geographic. Woo.
Brings up 4th down. Good job holding on there, the Indians.
Got to find a way to get in the end zone.
Yeah.
It's never fun to get blanked or shut out, but especially at home. Got to find a way to get in the end zone. Let's get some points on the board.
Yeah, and just, shooting ourselves in the foot on a few things. There's a glimmer or a bright spot, and then
penalty.
Don't take 2 steps back after 1 forward. Peter. Get away. There you go. Indians will take over at the 30.
First and 10, El Reno.
Again, if you want to become a sponsor, please reach out to Brooke Robertson, El Reno Public Schools Community Outreach Director, at brobertson@elrenops.org, or call our office at 405-262-1107. If you can't get to her, you can contact El Reno's athletic director, head boys basketball coach Rodney Hayden, at rhayden, Haydon, at elrenops.org.
I don't know how he did that.
I don't either.
That was impressive by Brody Matthews.
Because he was getting blocked by that number 10 who
that was a big play. They're going to kick a field goal, and watch for a fake too. Okay, don't you got to be careful here. Man, this is a 30.
He's got the leg. He does. I don't know if he's got the accuracy, but he's got the leg.
32-yard attempt. So this is another big situation here.
So it's going to be blocked by Cassie Johnson.
Get it, go! Wow, good job
Awesome.
by the Bulldogs.
So that is the 4th block of a field goal by Cashin Johnson this year.
I got a little excited there. I'm sorry.
No, hey, that was exciting. And so
that's what we needed. Gets the crowd into it too,
Yeah.
So that's a little dead there. So big series coming up for the Bulldogs with less than 8 minutes to go now in the game. Got to put it in the end zone.
Yep.
Or run out of opportunities.
And now I don't know any of the stats, but I would venture to say Cashin Johnson leads the district in blocked field goals.
He might lead the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, he might. 4. That's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Good job, Cashin there.
It was a bad snap, and he got in there and got the block. And okay, here we go.
And so Daisy McMurtry.
We're going to have something good happen to us here.
I know. I hope to see something electric here, some big play. And so they're going to fake the pitch, get it to A.J. Russell, who's going to be met quickly, but he's going to gain 2 yards.
Yeah, it's positive yardage. You'll take that.
Just don't get put back behind the chains.
No, you absolutely don't want to. So this is another key play here.
Quarter, along with Adam Diesel, Horst, I'm Todd Miller. Big thank you to Kelton and Tyler, who's working our broadcast tonight and making it all happen. From the 43, Cashin jumps, and Jonathan Cano went falling backwards. He wasn't touched. He was trying to buy the call for the official, and I think he may have gotten the call.
He did.
That should warrant an Academy Award. Line of scrimmage at the 38-yard line. So Cashin has been their own worst enemy tonight with penalties on offense, and that one doesn't help them. So in one play and a 5-yard penalty, it's 19 yards upfield for this Bulldog offense, who racked up over 300 yards of offense in the first half. Back to throw is Martins. He's going to option right this time to Palacios on the corner. 30, 25, bounces right out of a tackle, 20 to the 15. Justin is ushered out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So they ran the first play to the near side and then went the other way to Palacios and worked it for double-digit yardage again, as they will have it first down and goal to go as the ball rests at the 7-yard line. So a 31-yard gain for Justin Palacios, who has over 160 total yards from scrimmage here tonight for Hooker. Palacios and Cleet Martins are looking to the far side. Hooker working the clock. It's under 11 minutes to play here in the third quarter. They're knocking again. They have scored in all but one possession, and that was their first possession of the night. Martins to throw, up for grabs, and it's caught for the touchdown. That's Trace Duncan. Duncan just got inside position that time on the corner, and that is Grayson Davis. And Davis gives up a lot of ground to Trace Duncan, who's listed at 6'1" of the roster. And just like that, it's a 3-play drive, and Hooker out of the locker room has a 46-7 lead. Tell you what, that horn that Hooker has is obnoxious. But you know what? People better get used to it, because they're going to blow it a lot the way this team is. Now they're going to line up for a single extra point with Trace Duncan, who had the touchdown catch. The snap and ball is down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 10:35 to play, third quarter. Hooker 47, Cashin 7 on the High Plains Insurance Skordle Game of the Week.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company.
Smith in the shotgun. Smith gets the snap, hands off to Pearson, goes right up the middle, running over a guy. Close to the goal line. Be first and goal for the Wildcats. Ball will be spotted about the 1-yard line. Cash Pearson with a nifty little 9-yard run there. Durango split right, Thayer split to the left. Smith hands it to Pearson, goes up the middle. He's stopped for no gain, be second and goal for the Wildcats.
Cash Pearson on the carry brings up second and goal for the Wildcats.
Durango split right, Thayer split left. Smith gets the snap. Touchdown, Wildcats. Ford Smith on a 1-yard run.
That'll be good for a Wildcat touchdown.
Wildcats will go for 2. 6:33 left to go before the third quarter. Score now, Wildcats 30, Chiefs 28, pinning the PAT.
Difference.
That is. I mean, yeah, you're correct. Very evenly matched. They're going to hand it off to Sebastian Valdez again. He's going to get pushed forward. It's going to be 3rd and about 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. Haven't tried to throw it or anything here. So
no.
Dace McMurtry still in shotgun. Aiden Brummel in motion. They're going to toss it out to Aiden Brummel, who's going to find some room. He's going to be taken out short of the first down.
It was kind of slow. They almost gave it away almost.
I know.
So it did not really catch them off guard.
No.
I think that's a great play though with Aiden, get him around the edge. Big 4th down right here, ball game. If we don't
got to do something.
Yeah, got to do it right here. So we've got to get some traction.
4th and 3. 5 minutes and 48 seconds. Hands it off to Taylor Truelove, who's going to try to go upfield and then cuts to the side. Got to keep running upfield.
Yeah.
Number 1 ends up with the ball, but
going to be short. Up to the Minko defense here to try to make something happen and get a turnover or get a score. Time is running out on the Bulldogs here. 5:42 left.
Yeah. Well, what was that? 4 run plays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bulldogs turn the ball over on 4th down, and so 1st down and 10 on the 50 for the Wynnewood Savages.
Yeah.
Down 10.
Been a while since I've seen Minko shut out.
I know.
So we'd like to try to get this thing in big series right here, and we've got some timeouts, but being down 2 scores is tough, Cameron. It's just really tough in this situation. So they're going to run the football. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, the handoff
and
to Aiden Knighton, who is going to be tripped up early.
Yeah, nice job, nice tackle.
Brody Matthews.
And, got to get a stop here pretty quick.
Yep.
So, it's not over, but, man, it's fading away.
It is. 5 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be about 5 minutes when they snap this football. So, not a lot of time.
Nope. And they're not going to pass the ball, so there's not really much of a chance for an interception. So you got to just make sure that you're keeping them from a 1st down. And so they are going to get 4 yards.
Pretty good push there by Nine's a good football player, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't quit running. He pushes hard. So
he is. He's good.
Big 3rd down here.
Yeah, and so 3rd and 4.
And we're going to have about 4 minutes when they make this play. So we got to have this stop on this series and score quick.
Yeah, you got to stop them right here. There's no doubt about it. Bulldogs do have 2 timeouts left. Trying to get the stop here on this 3rd down. Force a punt. 4 minutes and 27 seconds. They are going to hand it off to number 3, who is going to be pulled down
got him.
by a great tackle.
Oh, they call it face mask. Oh, Dad. I don't think it was a face mask at all. I don't think. I mean, I think he had him by the jersey. He did not have him. Terrible call. Terrible call. He had him by the jersey. Well, that's
1st down. Man.
Jeez, he did not have him by the face mask, Cameron.
I know. I don't even think it would have been
He called
possible.
it from the backside. He just got spun around because he had him by the jersey.
I know, I can't
and that is a
believe that.
huge penalty against the Bulldogs with 4 minutes left in the football game. That takes him from a 4th down to running the clock here on 1st down. Dadgone it.
I would say it was a weird-looking tackle, but it was not a face mask.
Yeah, it was not a face mask.
And so they're going to hand off. Who's going to be met immediately by Jackson Matthews. It's a good play.
Yeah.
He gets maybe a yard there.
Well, we just don't have a lot of time.
No.
We cannot afford another 1st down on this thing here.
No. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. One of the fastest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock.
No. Going to be home early. Get some rest before
the big one tomorrow,
yeah,
huh?
That's right. Red River Rivalry. That's hard to say.
Red River rivalry, yeah.
All right. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Takes the snap, going to hand it off. There is a bunch, and he's going to be able to get a gain there. I'm not really sure how that happened.
He's kind of bounced off and went down jumped about 2 yards. I don't know how he did it. So huge third down. That's a 4-down territory, but this is a big third down play.
Yeah.
We're going to have to use a timeout here in a minute because
clock's just draining away.
We're just winding down here.
3 minutes left. 3rd and 8 for the Wynnewood Savages. They're in no hurry to snap the ball. Takes the snap, fakes the handoffs, rolling right. He's going to try and run. I thought he was past the line of scrimmage, but into the dirt. So 4th and 8. That's kind of a weird play call for Wynnewood.
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass.
It stops the clock. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Are they going to go for it?
I would think so.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 8.
I might punt the football here if I'm Wynnewood and try to pin him deep, but they might try some kind of quick kick. I don't know, but
yeah,
or quick punt, but I don't know.
So they bring in their other quarterback, number 5. Got to watch the run from him. They're going to hand it off to number 3. That's a hold right there. And they threw the flag.
Yeah,
so.
they did. So that's
Ouch.
big. Oh, goodness. That's a big penalty right there. It's going to put it. I think they probably punt the football here on 4th and 18.
Holding on the offense. Good. I thought they were going to miss it, but they did not. And so back 10 yards. Going to be 4th and 18. 2 minutes and 32 seconds. It does stop the clock with the penalty, and so we'll see what they're going to do this time. Looks like they're going to run out their kicking team.
Maybe. Yeah, it makes sense. Need like a snap over the head or something like that.
That'd be nice.
You know, something to help us out would be flipping nice.
Yeah. And so they bring out their kicker for the punt.
Yep.
2 minutes, clock is running. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, flag is thrown. It was a bad snap, but.
Yeah. I don't know what we have going here.
I don't either.
Legal substitution.
Okay. And so, going to go back some more.
Let's get this thing over his head.
Yeah. It was a bad snap, but it was low.
You know, there's still time on the clock, so anything can happen. As you alluded to, the Hinton game. And man.
Almost over his head. He does kick it, and it is going to go into the end zone.
Yep.
So.
Lucky bounce. You
almost manifested that.
Yeah, I should have manifested it more.
But, like you said, there's 2 minutes.
We have
got
to strike
some athletes.
real quick. And
get an onside. Anything's possible.
It is. We're
in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to look
no.
right. He's going to throw long to Aiden Brummel. It's going to be picked by number 1 for the Savages.
Well, that'll be the ball game right there. They'll take a knee and win this sucker. Congratulations to Wynnewood. They made the plays they needed to win this football game. It knocks us. We've only lost one in district, so we're 2-1.
Yep.
Next week's game is going to be very, very important, Cameron. We've got to find a way to get a victory down there.
Targeting will be the call against the Chiefs. It'll be a 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the run. It'll be first down for the Wildcats.
Let me go for Wildcat first down.
Ball will be spotted about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Smith in the shotgun. Pearson to his right. Thayer split to the right. Tarango split to the left. Smith gets the snap. Take it himself up the middle. Slips a tackle. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Wildcat. Ford Smith with a 12-yard touchdown run. The second touchdown of the night. And with 3:23 left to go in the third quarter, that brings the score to Wildcats 36, the Chiefs 28, pending the PAT.
Wildcats go for the PAT.
Smith gets the snap, going to take it himself. Gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. Your score now, Wildcats up by 10, 38-28, and we'll take a break.